right, so I'm at SHOT Show and I spotted some awesome e-bikes. Introduce yourself and tell us what you got.
Well, my name's Chip, and I handle the East Coast for sales for these guys. We've been an e-bike company that's been making e-bikes for about 13 years. A few years ago, we decided to do our own brand rather than doing what I call white label for other companies. So these are our collection. We only brought a few to the SHOT Show, and we brought mostly our bigger hunting type bikes, thinking that the SHOT Show is more hunting guys that are looking to pull trailers, as you can see on the back. And so that's what we brought here. We have a full line of commuters, cargo bikes, foldables, and whatever. But right here you see most of our bigger bikes.
Let's pull out the one that really just blows me away, because it has 2 motors.
Yeah,
and the capability of 2 batteries, right?
Yeah.
And pull that thing out and really show this thing off.
See if you can see it. This is our Defender. This is a 2-wheel drive. It has 2 750 hub drives, one in the front, one in the back. It's a full suspension, runs with a full air shock on the front, air fork in the front. And if mileage is an issue, if you see these 4 bungs, you can bolt on an additional lithium battery.
So how big is the original battery?
These are either 14 or 17, and then you can bolt on an additional 14 or 17, depending upon the frame size that you buy. And they have a waterproof plug that screws right in here.
That's amazing.
So it kind of gives you a little bit. You could get a rack and fender kit for $80. It bolts right here. One of the interesting thing about these 2-wheel drives, we have a switch here, and here you can run just the rear motor, just the front motor, or both motors.
Wow.
So say if you're on a level ground where you don't need the power, you run just one motor and save your electrons.
That must be amazing with the front motor on there like that. So is there, like, how far can you ride? I'm sure the terrain...
Yeah, it depends on how much it says. I mean, most of these, I showed you a bike that eats electrons.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
So this one does, it goes with, it'll probably go 35 miles on the one battery. With the double battery, though, it'll go probably 60, 65.
Nice.
But again, it depends on how much you weigh, how much assist, how much do you pedal.
What kind of terrain
are you going up or are you going down? So it's a,
Very cool.
it's a thing. But that's a 2-wheel drive, and then we then also do a mid-drive. Some of our 1,000-watt mid-drive bikes here.
Let's show this off and really...
See if I can get this out. I got this one's charging, so let me...
So
this is called the Spectre S. This is our high-end bike. This bike retails, that other one retails for about $27.99. This retails for about $37.99. The differences are, this has got top-of-the-line Bafang 1,000-watt torque sense motor, has a high-end air shock with compression and rebound dampening, also has a inverted air fork with 140 millimeters of travel.
what size wheels are these, 26?
These are 26 by 4s, fatties if you will.
Yeah.
Both of these bikes have the same. We also offer, you could buy a set of 27.5 by 3s if you want thinner wheels.
Oh, nice.
And it just so happens this model is a step over. The step through version is the white bike up there.
Oh, I see.
That comes with the 25 by 3s on it. I myself happen to like 27.5 by.
Yeah, I like 27.5.
Yeah, the bike, they feel lighter than the fatties and they handle much quicker.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. If you're in California, you might like the beach. So you might like,
Same battery size, 17 amp hour?
Yeah, it has the same dual conversion. So that's what I say.
nice.
All these big ones, you can do it along with this. This is an inexpensive bike. It's a small yet. This is called the all-wheel drive. This is a small 2-wheel drive bike. This has got a 350 hub motor in the back, 250 hub in the front, so it's 2-wheel drive.
Oh, it's also 2-wheel drive.
But they're smaller, doesn't have suspension, but for the money, it's a value. This is about a $1,600 retail bike, and still has the different switches to run the run motor, middle motor, or both motors.
Now, is it a throttle or just pedal assist?
We have pedal assist. All of our bikes have throttles. Yep.
Oh, I
All
see.
of our bikes have throttles.
Oh, okay. The throttle's on the left.
Yep.
Pretty amazing. I mean, now these for sure are mid-drives.
These are both 1,000 watt Bafang mid drives.
Let's bring this baby out and show them off.
This is called the HS. This is a full suspension mid drive 1,000 watt Bafang. It's cadence induced.
You said 1,000 watt?
Yeah, 1,000 watt Bafang. This is a cadence induced motor versus torque sensing. And again, full suspension front and rear.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And again, this is about a $2,700, $99.
More like a sport type bike than a hunting bike.
Well, it's an all-round bike, but
You do it, take it anywhere, really.
and this is basically the same bike without rear suspension. A little bit less expensive, about $2,300 retail.
You probably carry a lot more load since it's hardtail, right?
Yeah, and all of our bikes have lights. They come with lights. You can buy fender kits, and the fender kits are designed. You'll see that they're already pre-drilled and threaded for your racket fenders to bolt right on.
Nice. Now, are some of them hydraulic brakes, or are they all hydraulic brakes?
All are hydraulic brakes except for this one here. It's mechanical.
Oh, okay.
All the rest are hydraulic. Yeah. And again, it's a price point. I
Yeah.
mean, you can only do what you can do.
All right, so if folks are interested in learning more about your bikes, what's the website?
Certainly go to our website. It's www.eunorau, EUNORAU -ebike.com. And all the bikes will pop up there.
we
Retail
go.
pricing, whatever.
Very cool, thank you.